Hey guys. Here I am again sharing some of my writing. And just to give a tidbit on, I guess, what sparked or inspired me to write on this subject is I was taking out the trash one night. And as I was walking back towards the house, I have a small tree in my front yard. Um, and as I passed by the tree, because I wasn't even under the tree, but I passed by the tree, and I was immediately overwhelmed because I realized that the shadow, like I was walking in its shadow, and the shadow extended to like all the way to like my driveway, almost to my vehicle. And I was just overwhelmed because I was like, this small tree cast this humongous shadow. And so it inspired this piece. So I hope it makes sense. If not, okay. Anyways, so have you ever walked under the shadow of a tree? Did you take note of how it extended beyond its actual size? I wonder if we sometimes discount the size of God because we never account for his shadow. One of my favorite passages of scripture is Psalm 91, and it speaks of dwelling in the shelter of the Most High and resting in the shadow of the Almighty. Most times we account for the space of dwelling, but not for the space of rest. Perhaps we're missing out on spaces of rest because we've discounted the capacity of a shadow. As I walked in the shadow of this tree, I felt so small compared to the vastness of this shadow. It reminded me of how sovereign God is, that he gives us himself to dwell in, and he gives us his shadow to rest in. So yeah, that was that. And I hope it makes sense. Makes sense to me. But um yeah, I think a lot of times we do discount the size of God. And I thought it was interesting that in Psalms David says dwelling, like he that dwell in the shelter of the Most High shall abide or rest. Like some different translations say different things, but shall rest in the shadow of the Almighty. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. And just going back to the last line, like he gives us him to dwell in. Like we can dwell in him under his protection. And we also have space to rest in his shadow, which is so vast because he's so big. Just imagine how vast his shadow is. Because this small tree cast a large, just immeasurable and an unfathomable large extended shadow. And if a small tree at that, could do that, just imagine what our God can do. And not do, but how big God is and how vast his shadow is. Yeah. All right. I hope y'all having a good day. Till next time.